Hi guys, welcome back to Fairies Tutorials. CSEC Food, Nutrition and Health. In today's episode, we're looking at past paper question for the exam year 2021, and we're looking at question 1. It reads, define the following terms: balanced diet, dietary guidelines, nutritional status. 6 marks. Explain 2 ways in which community nutrition can be used to address the issue of malnutrition. 4 marks. Using a specific example for each, explain 2 dietary guidelines that Caribbean persons can use to ensure a healthy lifestyle. 6 marks. Now in all, this question is worth 16 marks. Define the following terms. 6 marks. First one is a balanced diet. A balanced diet is one comprising foods from all the 6 food groups in adequate quantities to provide all essential nutrients. It helps the body to grow, remain healthy, and be disease-free. Next term, dietary guidelines. Dietary guidelines refers to a series of dietary recommendations from a nutrition committee, right? And the committee may include members from Ministry of Health, nutritionists, and other healthcare professionals. Now, the main purpose is intended to improve health. Finally, nutritional status refers to the state of the body resulting from the intake and use of nutrients. The nutritional status of an individual is influenced by the quantity and quality of food intake and the person's physical health, right? So remember, having 2 pointers each for each definition will give you your full marks, and in all you get your 6 marks there because it's 2 marks each for each definition. Next question, explain 2 ways in which community nutrition can be used to address the issue of malnutrition, right? Now this is valued at 4 marks. So guys, in explaining each point, then you'll receive 2 marks each. All right, now let's go. Health workers and other related organizations involved in nutrition and health can provide nutrition education for members within the community. Also, they can promote the dietary guidelines as it will encourage the community members to practice a healthier lifestyle, thus preventing malnutrition. Next point, provision of nutrition and diet counseling for vulnerable groups is also essential to mitigate malnutrition. This can be done by doing weekly visits in the community and developing a sensitization campaign, right? And that is just 2 ways in which community nutrition can be used to address the issue of malnutrition. Next question. Using a specific example for each, explain 2 dietary guidelines that Caribbean persons can use to ensure a healthy lifestyle. 6 marks. Now we have all the dietary guidelines here. Only required to explain 2 dietary guidelines. These are the dietary guidelines on your right. They are: eat a variety of foods from all the food groups daily, reduce intake of fats and oils, reduce intake of sugary foods and drinks, reduce intake of salty and processed foods, eat more fiber, make physical activity a part of your daily routine, and eat the right amount to maintain a healthy weight. So the question requires you to explain 2 dietary guidelines, and how we'll use practical examples or specific example to explain how each can be done. All right, now let's go with some sample responses. Reduce intake of salty and processed foods, right? That's a guideline. Let's look at how it can be done. Now reduce the intake of cured and processed meats such as ham, bacon, sausage, salt fish, and salt mackerel. Next, read labels to determine sodium content of foods before purchasing and reduce the amount of salt added when cooking. Right? So that's the dietary guideline and two examples in which it can be accomplished. Right? Next example, reduce intake of fats and oils. An example in which this can be done is by using methods of cooking such as roasting, steaming, grilling, and baking instead of frying, right? So those are healthier cooking methods where you will not need to use as much oil or fat as compared if you're frying. Good? Use low-fat dairy products as well because dairy products consist of hidden, or we may say invisible fats. Good? Next guideline and example, eat more fiber. Example include more fresh fruits and vegetables in the daily diet as they are rich in fiber. Use whole grains, for example, whole wheat flour, rice, and pasta. And finally, reduce intake of sugary foods and drinks. This can be done by consuming water and whole fruits rather than carbonated beverages, or you may say soda, or fruit drink with added sugars. Reduce the number of baked goods, desserts, and candies eaten on a daily basis. That's it, guys. Good luck. You are awesome. You've made it to the end of the video. Please remember to like, subscribe, and also share with persons who you know will find this information useful. Don't forget to turn on your post notification bells so you can be notified when there's another upload. Thank you for making it Fairy's Tutorials.